It's Kartalk with Krutch. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Come on. Let me paint the picture for you. It's the R to the SA. It's 3:30 a.m. West Side Highway, New York City. I got a bad bitch with me. It's 1998, and we got matching Benz Jeeps. I made a living on the highway, like Frank, I did it my way. I put it on like a fly day. Been a long shot, like Curry or the parlay. It was 92 Shore Parkway on a Friday. That's the night a legend was born. Since the weapon been drawn, many leathers been worn, many lessons been learned. 2 kids, 2 biz, they just opened up my heart just so I could live. Can I live? Where do I start? The Dubs or the Purple Haze or the Benz Jeep? We had cocaine for days. Can't forget my D-Run, the Molly out in VA. Now I got them all smoking puppies down PA. All I need is a rental and a throwaway. I called cousin Donnie, he said the pain will go away. Hayes 88, so I'ma need a Dutch. I'ma keep it OG. This is Kartalk with Krutch. Oh, this is Kartalk with Krutch. Let's get to business. Today, I got the legendary, one and only Arsonist of the Heatmakerz. He jumped in the car with me. I also got my man HarrdLuck, Patterson. Stand the fuck up. Today is going down. It's Kartalk with Krutch. Let's go.
You have a scheduled Kartalk sit-down with Arsonist today at 5 p.m. You also have a drive-by scheduled in Patterson, New Jersey.
Patterson? We gotta go to Patterson?
Did you know, as of right now, Patterson, New Jersey has 11 murders, which matches the total number for 2024. Would you like to arrange a security detail for your next trip there?
Nah, I don't think that's necessary. We going to see Hardy. We should be good, Jelli. Thank you so much for your concern. Hey, look, I just want to take the time out, right? I just want to take the time out because, you know, first off, welcome to the Kartalk with Krutch. This is our very first episode, okay? We're going to do this Kartalk with Krutch almost like a Star Wars story. We're going to do the middle, then we're going to go to the beginning, then we're going to go to like the 3/4 of the way after the middle. So if you're familiar with the way Star Wars played out, they started kind of like at a certain part of the story, then they rewound it. So what we're going to do is, this part of the story starts in 98, around the tunnel time. When I tell you that the story is going to go backwards later on in time, that's what we're going to do. I want to give everybody a chance to really get to know me and really get a chance to understand what it is that Kartalk with Krutch is about and what we're trying to do. So I want to first off introduce Jelli. Jelli is my AI assistant in the car. Jelli, say hello.
Hi, my name is Jelli. I will be your assistant, Krutch.
Okay. Jelli serves as my best friend, as my assistant, as my mother sometimes, as my secretary, as everything you could possibly imagine. She does everything for me. So shout out to Jelli. Today what we're gonna do is, I got a really interesting guest that I'm gonna get on the phone today. Most recently, Major League Baseball has been discussing realignment. Realignment is also going to come with geographical change for the divisions and the way things are set up. I'm super excited about this. I am a big baseball fan. I bleed Yankees. We have not
been very good for a long time. Although we were in the World Series last year, I think that we should have had a better chance. We haven't been very good. Traditional Yankee baseball is to get to the World Series year after year. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that this Major League Baseball realignment is super, super interesting. It'll put teams like the Mets and the Yankees in one division, teams like the Dodgers and the Angels in one division, teams like the White Sox and the Cubs. Big, big, big rivals within the state. Big rivalry. Teams that never actually were really rivals because they never played in the same division. They never fought for the same thing. So that really kind of like takes rivals and makes them different. So what I did was, because some of you guys don't know this, Rob Manfred is actually a good friend of mine. And I had a chance to speak to Rob, and I let him know that I would love to get him on Kartalk with Krutch so we could talk about what's going on with MLB realignment. So, Jelli.
How can I help you, Krutch?
Do me a favor, get Rob on the line. See if he has a couple of minutes for me so we could talk.
Now connecting. Rob Manfred.
Great.
Major League Baseball Commissioner.
Yeah, we're just going to call Rob up. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Frankie, what's up? Thanks for having me on Kartalk with Krutch. Glad you could have me on the show.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on. I know the playoffs are about to start. Really quick. The traditional format of the way the American League and National League has been set up for 100 years has always been a traditional format. Tell me a little bit about what you're thinking about.
Nobody gives a flying fuck about the American League, and nobody gives a shit about the National League. Look, I get that baseball fans supposedly care about tradition, but none of this crap makes any sense. We've got crosstown rivalries like the Cubs and Sox, Mets and Yankees, but they barely get to play because the leagues are walled off like it's 1901. Seattle's got to drag its ass almost 2,000 miles to play a so-called divisional rival in Texas.
Well, okay, listen. All right. Okay. I hear you, Rob. I hear you. So listen, the thing is that Bud Selig was big on tradition. That was his, that was always his thing.
Bud Selig was too much of a pussy to give the fans what they wanted. That sanctimonious prick used to walk around with his head up his ass talking about tradition and bullshit as if people actually give a fuck.
I'm excited about expansion. I think cities like Nashville got an opportunity, cities like Orlando, cities like Charlotte. I think they're talking about Las Vegas. What are you going to do with the Oakland A's?
The Oakland A's? I might as well send those fuckers to Venezuela. I mean, have you ever been to East Oakland? It's an absolute dump. And I'd rather put a stadium in the middle of a South American slum than force baseball fans to watch a game in that insufferable shithole of a ballpark. Besides, the Caracas A's has a nice ring to it.
Hey, Rob, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, as always. Let's see if we could get you back on Kartalk with Krutch. Maybe while the postseason is going on, maybe while the World Series is going on, and maybe we could get an update on realignment and the geographical change that you have proposed.
Yes, no problem, Frankie.
Thank you so much.
Anything for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Manfred. As strange as that was, Major League Baseball realignment coming soon. The pain will go away, Hayes 88. So I'ma need a Dutch, I'ma keep it OG. This is Kartalk with Krutch. Jelli, what we got for music today?
Jim Jones is a 49-year-old American rapper. He is from Harlem, New York, well known for his contributions with the Harlem Diplomats. You are familiar with them, Frankie.
Yes. Jim has been delivering for the last couple of years. He's really made a very, very strong statement in the last couple of years in New York City. they've actually said that he's been the one that's holding it down faithfully for New York for the last couple of years. So I really like this new joint. The summer just ended. He just put a joint out before the summer ended. Let's check it out. Jelli, what we got? Ben is super fire. He ended the summer off really nice with that. I think there's an album that goes with that that's gonna drop any day. I'm gonna challenge the youth again to please start giving us some really quality music. The problem I have with drill music is that a good portion of it doesn't really have good content. And that doesn't take away from the creativity of the actual music, because there are some people that really deliver when it comes to drill. But the difficult part is, you know, going to see some of your favorite drill artists at a show because the promoters don't want to book them because they worried about violence and they worried about, you know, what's going on. So I'm challenging the youth to give music what it deserves. Right now, we're struggling with bringing that really, 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 really good music and content and talent to the table. I see a lot of guys just, Jelli, what are they even saying?
Would you like me to look into that for you, Krutch?
I'm not sure. But the one thing I do know is that over 40 is what's going on in hip hop right now. Today we focused on Jim Jones. We got a couple of other people we're going to focus on. I got a list of people. The list keeps getting longer and longer. But I tell you what, everybody is delivering. Everybody. So that's what's going on.
The pain will go away, Hayes 88. So I'ma need a Dutch, I'ma keep it OG. This is Kartalk with Krutch.
Jelli, connect me to motor vehicles, please.
Now contacting the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Sick of this shit. What happened to when you used to be able to get somebody on the phone? You know what really, really pisses me off? Trying to get a live operator on the goddamn phone when you call any goddamn where. Now everything is, please press this number, and do you know the party's extension? Type in the last 4 of your social, type in your birthday, and what's the last time you took a shit? Like, come on. And then, nah, hold on. No. This the thing. This is where it really pisses me off at. When you trying to get an operator, finally you get somebody, and then they be like, hold on, let me transfer you to somebody else because I'm not the right person. God damn, bro. When is the right person gonna get on the phone? I've been on the phone for 49 minutes. 49. I still don't got the right person on the phone. Problem is, I gotta tap in. That's the problem. And they know that. So they make people wait and they drag you and they drag you and they drag you. I'm just tired, Joe. I'm sick and tired, Joe. Oh my God. When's the last time you was able to get a live operator on the phone for anything? It don't matter what it is. It's always a recording, and then they send you to somebody else. Then it's please hold while your call's transferred. Let me tell you what happens most of the time. You get disconnected before you even get transferred to anybody. You never get transferred to nobody. It's never like, hello. I'm just trying to get, I just want to get some information on my account. Can you tell me something about my account? Hello? Can I pay? I'm just saying. I think that they eliminated the human aspect of everything. You go to the tolls, you got to go straight through. You can't stop and talk to nobody no more. Give them the money, get your change. Same thing with this live operator shit. Back in the days, you used to call up and you used to be able to get Tom, Dick, and Harry on the phone. Now, You can't get Tom or Jerry on the goddamn phone. Like, are you for real? Like, what are we doing, man? Shit gotta change around here. Shit just gotta change. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it.
I believe there are bills that need to be paid, Krutch.
This episode is sponsored by the Smoke Puppies. It is movie night at the Smoke Puppies.
Shall I set the GPS for the Diamond District?
Diamond District, Jelli, let's go. Oh, this is Kartalk with Krutch, and we got a special guest in the building. He really needs no introduction, so I'm gonna do it like this. 25 million records sold, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of streams, countless platinum plaques that I've actually saw myself. Originally from Jamaica and raised in the Bronx. Oh man, I got the one and only Arsonist. He doesn't really need an introduction, but for those that don't know, this man is a part of New York City history. He is a part of diplomat history. Everybody welcome my man Arsonist. My brother, thank you, man, so much.
Of course.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. I mean, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna get to that
first. When this pop off, right? When this whole thing turned into 1 million subscribers, remember who was first, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Remember that.
That's why I wanna say that. I'm glad you segued like that, because for me, the first thing I want to talk to you about is being the first person to ever give me a beat, ever. To hand me a beat in my hand was Arsonist. He didn't even know that when I saw him.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Right, when I saw him, when we recorded our intro, which y'all heard already. And by the way, that is classic New York City, classic Heatmakerz. I'm talking about the crack music on that situation is so serious. I couldn't have added anything more.
Let them know the turnaround time.
Oh, let me.
Let's not cheat the people.
All right, hold on, listen. So, again, he was the first person to give me a beat. So this goes full circle for me, because now I reach out to him and I say, look, I'm trying to get this intro done. You know, there's only really one person that I'm hearing for this type of sound. I sent them the acapella because I had already recorded it on another beat. And when I told him, I said, yo, you know, I don't really, you know, the beat. He's like, all right, send it to me. Let me see. I literally... When I sent it to him, I think he said he was on his way to the studio. He said, yo, send it to me now. I'm on my way. When I get over there, I'm gonna, let me see what I got. Yo, he must have sent me back this beat in less than 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. He had pretty much the whole thing laid out. And when I tell you, it brought tears to my eye when I was listening to the beat for the first time. Because again, this is a full circle moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To have Arsonist in the building, you know, again, he said he's the first guest on this Kartalk with Krutch. That means so much to me. He gave me my first beat, now he's my first guest.
That's only right.
And he also did the beat to the intro. So, I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I want to ask you.
What's the deal?
This is what I want to ask you. Being a part of that sound that you created, being one of the main contributors to that sound, how does that correlate to you now 20 years later, you know, that the sound is already cemented? And anytime you hear a song, it's almost automatic, like, oh, Heatmakerz did that.
I'd be lying if I told you I tried to make a sound at first. So right now it's like I always made music based off of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like when and you said it so, but when I made the beat for this intro to this show, and you hit me back and you was emotional about it, that's the biggest compliment I could have ever got. You know what I'm saying? Because I make music strictly based off of feeling, man. So like the fact that the music I make could make somebody feel a way anytime, that's like, I've always tried to do that. You know what I'm saying? I've always tried to do that. That's like my thing, man. Like to me, if I make certain shit and you don't get goosebumps and you don't feel a way, then I didn't do my job. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I work off of feelings. So when you heard shit like Dipset Anthem, come on. Yeah. Who am I? Santana. I'm ready.
Diplomats. Come on. Yeah.
Shit like that. That's all the feeling of being in a basement in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the time.
Right, the Bronx. I found out some interesting things about you. So I knew you were from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were so close with Fat Joe at the beginning of your career.
Well, I wasn't, not that saying I was close, but he's the first person that gave me a shot as far as like
being around and being around him. So you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. I didn't know that part. I found that part out myself.
Like Fat Joe actually gave me a shot before I met Dipset. But when I say gave me a shot, I mean let me play beats for him and Pun, and they had picked something. But at the time, I know this sounds crazy now, Cannabis wanted the same beat, and I didn't know how the industry works. So I'm like, yo, Cannabis wanted it first. Maybe I should give it to him. And then Joe, you know how Joe is. Joe was like, you gonna give it to me, or you gonna give it to Cannabis? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Joe was the first one to let me know what you could get paid per track, what the possibilities was, man. I didn't know what a producer was. I just knew niggas that made beats. I didn't know the difference between a beat maker and a producer. You know what I'm saying? So Fat Joe kind of helped me understand that monetarily and just how it works in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Joe for that.
Yeah, shout out to Joe. I got a funny story too about Joe. We're gonna do on Kartalk with Krutch another day. Shout out to Joe. Did you ever get a chance to work with Pun?
No, he passed away before I could, man.
God bless Pun. He had to be one of the best. And we're gonna get to something else too when it comes to that. But so leading into the next thing I wanted to ask you, because you got some incredible you got a long
I like the fact
list.
My man Frankie did his research.
Hold on a minute. You got a long list of credits right here that I didn't know about until I read, and I was incredibly happy and shocked. But let me go back to how I started this, because you walked into the car, but this right here says 25 million records sold. This also says hundreds and hundreds of millions of streams. A lot of platinum plaques, which again I told you I saw myself. So I wanna run through some names really quick, and then there are a few that I want to particularly ask you about. But I got Jeezy on this list. I got Fat Joe. I got Ghostface Killer, which was one of your first placements. And to ask you about what we just spoke about, was that beat that you gave to Fat Joe and Pun the same beat that Cannabis used as your first placement?
Yeah,
it was. You see that? That's funny. See how funny that is?
It was a song called The Sequel.
Right. So Cannabis joint was actually your first placement, and that was the same beat that Joe and Pun had. Ain't that?
But I got ripped off by my manager at the time. Come to find out, years later, we got paid $8,000. He gave us $2,500.
Wow. That's funny.
He told us we got paid $4,000. He said he was taking $500 and he was giving the lawyer, I want to say a stack. So we was left with $2,500. So me and my homeboy for my first placement bust down $2,500. And then I found out years later at a meeting in Universal that they paid us $8,000.
Wow. Was that Thriller you're talking about?
Thrilla's my partner. Yeah, before. Yeah.
Shout out to Thriller. I think
I met him once or two.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Shout out to him.
That's still my brother, by the way. He just kind of moved on from music in like 2007.
Yeah, God bless him, because if he was a part of creating this, then he has to be a part of the history.
Yeah, of course. He gotta be.
Of getting shouted out.
He's kind of like, when Thriller was making beats, he's the one person I thought was better than me. You know You know what I mean? I learned a lot from him. Like, I never told him that, so he might be kind of gassed when he sees this, but you know what I mean? Like, he kind of put me on to how to do certain shit and kind of how to catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I definitely got to shout him out.
All right, hold on. Let me finish getting to these names because it's interesting. We got the legendary CL Smooth on this list.
Yeah.
I got T.I. I got Bun B. I got I-20 and Ludacris. I got M.O.P. I got Rick Ross. I got another legendary artist by the name of AZ. I got Junior Mafia, Casanova, Papoose. Of course, we're gonna go through.
When you're saying this, it bugs me out because I'm like, I don't remember. I mean, I have, but I don't remember doing all this shit.
This is what I'm saying to you. Like, I'm talking to somebody that I know for so long.
Gucci Man.
Yo, there's people
that's
on
on
here.
the list, but
No. There are people. Yes, Gucci Mane was on the list. There are a couple of people that I didn't.
I'll be
list.
forgetting I did them shits.
But
man.
hold on, there are a couple of people I held. I got Joel Ortiz, which you did a lot of work with.
Yeah.
And I got Fred the Godson,
my brother.
Rest in peace, which we're gonna get to too. I got something I want to ask you about him, and I also got, again, excuse me if I didn't verbalize this, every Dipset member, most likely had a Heatmakerz track. I got Vado, J.R. Ryder, of course Joel Santana was a part of most of the classics. Cam was a part of most of the classics. Of course, Jim now is still putting out crazy joints. Let me tell you something. That
El Capo
album, bro. That wasn't the one with Crystal Occasions, though.
Yeah.
That was okay.
That's the intro to El Capo.
Oh man, yo, bro,
and that's his highest streaming album to date. That right now is up to about 120 million streams.
Yo, bro.
And then his second closest one is Wasted Talent, which I executive produced, and that just hit 100 million streams.
Okay, so Wasted Talent, right? I was locked up for Wasted Talent. That had to be in 17 or 18.
Yes, I think
okay, because I got out in 19.
Yeah, I want to say that was 17.
Right. Okay, so
you got out right when El Capo was about to hit the street.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. When I heard Wasted Talent, I remember my man telling me, coming up to me like, yo, bro, you heard this? Yo, your man, he stepped it up. Like, you gotta hear this. And I'm in there. I'm not really concentrating on music at the time. So I think I remember listening to it and saying, damn, this is hype right here. I like this, right? Yeah. So fast forward though, when I heard that El Capo album for the first time, the growth from Jimmy as an artist was, I mean, astronomical.
You gotta remember though, man, I think Jim has said this on interviews before. Jim was around when he would come around me, Fred was around.
Right.
Fred forced him to be that. Meaning like,
man,
you couldn't rap no regular average shit around Fred and then you just heard him spit a verse. So Jim got into the mode of every time I do a verse, the shit has to be crazy. And he got to the point where he was surprising me. I'm like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And which is a beautiful thing, man.
Man, that Crystal Occasions, the joint with Ross. Yo, the joints with dude singing.
Oh, you mean Mark Scabilla?
I mean, that dude's voice is astronomical,
like,
bro.
Dude, the funny story, the way I met Mark, me and him was both signed to Sony Publishing. So one day, the president of Sony Publishing comes by my studio. And big shouts to my man Dave, because he lined the whole thing up. He was working for Sony at the time. They just bring Mark through and kind of like, you guys work together. And I'm like, and at the time, Mark was doing like pop music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how do we work together?
Yo,
and the shit
found the sound.
Yeah, that shit just became magic,
sound,
man.
Bro, I would have never figured that you would have just picked them. You know what I mean? Like you might have knew them or whatever. But
music is music, man.
No, that sound is incredible.
But what I'm saying is music is about communication, man. So regardless of if you're a creative dude, I'm a creative dude, and you put us in a room together, if we're really that creative, we'll find a way to make it work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. Mark is like probably one of the most talented dudes I ever met in my life when it comes to just outright making music. He plays damn near every instrument, sings his ass. So like if you go to his page, he'll make a beat in front of you on his page in about 30 seconds, going from instrument to instrument with a live loop, and then sing a song to it. You know what I'm saying? And he just finished a world tour not too long ago. Like he's actually out of here right now.
Shout out to Mark, man. He has an incredible sound. His voice is incredible. I loved him on that album.
Yeah.
That album, in my estimation, really like jumped Jones up. You know what I mean?
And I think he knows that.
Yeah.
It's not like, if I say that, it's not like I'm trying to downplay his other projects, but he knows that project made people look at him different.
Yeah, every project is growth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every one is, you know what I mean, the next step. So obviously you did At the Church Steps, that song
record,
itself.
Yeah.
That was another one of my favorite songs. I remember hearing that album for the first time, and then getting
you hit me off of it, remember?
Yes,
you hit me on the
yes,
DM because
yes.
of that record.
Just like
Yeah.
you was coming to small, matter. Christian, Muslim, nigga, alhamdulillah. Make sure you giving thanks to the one that
Yo, Arsonist is fire!
see what this nigga done done with the
Fire!
He put some in the sky, boy. I put some in my cars.
Yes, I did. I put it on my story. I'm driving and I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck. And then I heard Heatmakerz. I said, Jesus Lord. I put it in the story. I added him.
Yeah.
And then it just, something said to me, you know what? Add Jones too. I added Jones. He reposted it. It was, man, that song gave me goosebumps.
Like me and Jim, man, when we work together, I think just because of our history, man, like any member of Dipset,
yeah.
it's like whether or not I'm around these niggas all the time, we know each other musically.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what Cam would fuck with musically. I know what Joel's would fuck with musically.
Right.
I know what Jim would fuck with musically. So it's not like,
even on a 2025
right,
basis, you still know where it's
still a vibe,
at.
man. It's always a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right, so look, I got one more name on this list that I saved for the end. All right, and you know, having 2 records on the Carter 2.
Yeah.
You have to tell me how that took place and what that actually correlates right now to. Like, how does that feel like looking back and being on the Carter 2? Because when I actually, my man, shout out to my man Slash, to my partner, when we were inside your studio, we were just talking and he was like, yeah, he had the plaques on the wall and XYZ, he had a joint with Wayne and, it rang in my ear and I'm like, joint with Wayne? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tell me how that took place, and then I got a part B to that question.
So big shouts to British, man. British put that together because
that's
at the
my
time,
man British. I haven't seen him in so long, man.
British
Shout out to
great
British.
Dude, man. Like British.
Shout out to Black of the Dawn too. I just saw Black.
I haven't seen Black of the Dawn in a minute, man.
I just saw Black like maybe a month ago in the city.
But me and British speak at least like a couple times a month. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, British had, he was. I think at the time he was fucking with Cash Money a little bit. So he hit me one day. He said, "Yo, Wayne is looking for beats for his next project." So I just gave him a CD in like March. These niggas hit me back in October. Like, yo, we need you to send these files through. Where they trying to mix the album? The album's supposed to come out next month, and I'm like, what the fuck? So wait, we worked out all the business, and
from March to October, you never even knew that he recorded the joints.
Not at all. So the next time we're speaking, I'm hearing the songs. They sent me the after I sent them the files, they sent me the mix songs back, and I'm like, oh, these shits is incredible. So by the time I really got to get into the songs, the album's coming out in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, niggas have no clue what they're about to hear when they turn on the fucking Carter 2 and that mob come on.
Yeah, hard body. Carter.
Yes,
but,
the mob and the
receipt.
And the receipt.
Yeah.
Young boy, I know you love me like you never loved. You know you couldn't find a better thug.
Man, I'll be honest with you.
It's bugged out, because let me tell you something. I don't do too many interviews and shit like that. Not for any particular reason, but when I talk about what I've done, it bugs me out because I'm a person that tries to live in the moment as much as possible. So I don't think back to like you said, the records that you was bringing up with some of these artists. I'm like, I forgot I did all of that shit, man.
Yes.
It's bugged. Like you had to remind me I did your first record.
Yeah.
I just don't. My mind doesn't even stay in those places. It's just weird, man. It's just weird.
So all right. So you got the credits on the Carter. That's obviously a historical achievement.
Right.
At this point in time, you've got all the records sold. You got the plaques. Like, what else is left for Heatmakerz as far as creativity wise and?
Well, for me, it's TV film, man.
TV film. Okay.
Tell
me something about it.
Well, I actually just got something lined up that I can't really get into yet because they're supposed to make an announcement in like another month.
Okay.
But it's in that direction.
Okay.
It's not necessarily film like that, but it's in that direction. So I'm slowly trying to make my way into the movie world, like TV and scoring type thing. You know what I'm saying? So
all of that. I mean, if you know the sound that we're referring to, it's all theatrical.
Yeah.
Like everything that
Cinematic,
you know what I mean he
man.
does is so theatrical to the point where it comes on and.
Where do I start? The dubs or the purple haze?
You hear all that shit going on? You can't. That shit's not meant for nothing simple. So movies and scores, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. All right, I got one person that I gotta ask you about, man. All right, so
who's this?
First off, rest in peace to Fred the Godson.
That's my brother, man.
Rest in peace to him. The question I have for you is, listen, you got people that are really good at bars, you got people that are good at making songs, you got people that are good at ad-libs, you got people that are good at hooks. I could go on for days and days and days. I want to ask you your professional opinion. I know that was your brother, but your professional opinion, because I look at a lot of these names on this list that you've worked with, and a lot of them have the same thing in common. A lot of them really could spit, and a lot of them really know how to put those bars together and really do a lot of good, amazing things on the microphone. Right. So we're talking about a list of people that really get busy, right? Now, in your estimation, is Fred the Godson the best metaphorical rapper you ever
hands down
experienced?
You don't have to think about that, of course.
Right. And that was how I felt about it. And that wasn't my brother. So I knew that coming in, like, yo, metaphorically.
And I'm basing it off of consistency and the time it takes him to do it. I watched Fred write the illest shit in 15 minutes, where I'm like, how the fuck did he think of this in 15 minutes? Shit that still hasn't been said by other rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Fred!
Oh, man. So, man, that's so crazy because I had a lot of respect for Fred before he passed. And, you know, we talked about doing a record. We didn't actually get to it. I got a really funny story to get to about that. But just knowing that you were so close with him at the time of his passing, you probably were his most exclusive producer at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to say
for
that,
years,
right?
Since about 2011.
Right. Okay, so during all of that time, so obviously he passes and, you know, you got a computer full of fucking Fred the Godson and nobody heard yet.
Yeah.
I mean, are you allowed to talk about what you got going on?
The plan is we shot a documentary for Fred. We actually started shooting it in 2021, and it's done. It's just getting edited now. So what we're gonna do is the music that we were gonna put out, that was gonna be Contraband 3 for Fred, is now gonna become the soundtrack to the documentary. So the name of the documentary is gonna be called The Ghost of God.
The Ghost of God. You see, I don't think y'all heard that correctly. I'm gonna give him a chance to say it one more time because for some reason, sometimes y'all don't listen.
We shot a documentary for Fred. We actually started shooting it in 2021, and it's done. It's just getting edited now. So what we're gonna do is the music that we were gonna put out, that was gonna be Contraband 3 for Fred, is now gonna become the soundtrack to the documentary. So the name of the documentary is gonna be called The Ghost of God.
What he just said was that there is a whole entire Fred the Godson project and documentary in full that is in production,
and everybody's on the documentary, all the way from Teddy Riley to DJ Premier to Spike Lee. This is a bunch of people on it, because you know Fred. A lot of people fucked with Fred, whether they said it openly or not. A lot of people fuck with Fred. Man,
that dude was so talented, man. Yeah. Every time I hear something from Fred, that dude was just so talented. That's as much as I could say, because the metaphors were on another level. I used to always say to myself, what the fuck? They're gonna use
his lyrics one day to teach a class on writing. Guaranteed.
Yeah, they should, because at the end of the day, he's the one that really knew how to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the one. All right, so I know you got, listen, if y'all don't understand what's going on, I'm with a platinum producer right now. So if you think that he got time to just sit here with me all day, you're wrong. He probably got some platinum shit going on right now upstairs, so we don't want to hold him up too long.
You're making the time, man. Frank is my brother, man. We gonna always make the time.
Yeah, man. I got so much love for Arsonist. You know, again, it's a full circle moment. You know, from the first beat he ever gave me to the joint with Cormega. I want real quick before we go.
Wait, which what was the name of it again?
I don't remember the name of the joint with Cormega, but that's the same beat I had. And if you remember I was talking to you.
What was the name of that beat again? I mean that song.
I think the name that I made that I had called it was I Believe.
Every night I praise the Lord. They wrote me off when they took my leg off, but I was cut from a different cloth. The type that was trained to survive only knows how to win. I never say can, it's like committing a sin. Plus I can't quit, I'm still trying to win. How could I quit? Life's a full-time job. For every mile across I got some proof in the scar. I got a couple of those, it never kept me from shining. And that short bid won't keep me from grinding. Cause I believe I'ma make it one day. If I don't believe that, they gon' trap me away. You could trap my body, can't trap my soul. Cause I'ma trap every night till I reach my goal. I hear voices in my dreams like every single night saying
was I Believe. It was like, I thought it was a singing joint.
Daydreaming or what do you name, like Daydreaming or I don't remember.
I don't know what he named it, right? So check it. The joint with Cormega, I actually had that beat. And I don't remember if he just put it out first or if the signals got crossed somewhere, but I remember hearing it and saying to myself, I had my version, I'm like, what the fuck, what happened? I remember calling Arson and I don't remember what happened. The signals got crossed.
I don't even.
You told me, you was like, yo, bro, my bad.
With this story. I forgot about that.
Right, you forgot, right?
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so we had that joint, and then we had the Heatmakerz and the K Slay. Another rest in peace. Slay was always a big supporter of Frankie Krutch's.
Clarity.
Hey yo, it's DJ K, Slay the Drama King, 2008. Y'all know the drama I bring. I'm in the building with my nigga, Frankie Krutch. Man, you motherfuckers know what time it is. You niggas remember my nigga back in the days, 100 deep in the tunnel, ragged up. Man, you better act like the fuck y'all know. Y'all know how he run these streets, niggas. Yo, Frank, you ready to body these niggas? Let's go!
Gotta thank Jones for creating the monster. Did it right, did it with right, did it with no sponsor. Flipped it twice, that tan in the rice. Invested it all for the bright lights. Got nice, studied the game, the greats who came before. Studied the name before I made a C4. My presence like a blowtorch. When I step in the spot, I'm on fire. No promo, no flyers. Just me, a couple SGs. My fly crutches, some perp in my Dutches. My dance legendary, you know, I can't touch this. My crutch, one of one, I can't fuck with it.
Rest in peace. Slay was always a big supporter of Frankie Krutch's when he didn't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Right. He was a supporter of he was a supporter of people that he thought was real and that people he could really relate to. You know, it wasn't always about, you know, your music being hotter than somebody else. He kind of really fucked with the people. Right. So shout out to Slay. But I had that joint with him called I'm Here Now. And now we got the Kartalk with Krutch, which is now history in the making, because like he said, once we get to 1 million subscribers, it's over. Yeah. I believe that song is gonna ring in people's ears forever. That's what I personally think.
As it should.
So listen, before we get out of here, all right, I got one thing for you. Because this episode is sponsored by the Smoke Puppies.
It's a good place to be sponsored by.
As you heard, right? It's a good place to be sponsored by. So this right here, I got is our brand new drop.
Fire.
It's our brand new drop.
Let me tell you something, man. Presentation is A+ at all times.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. At all times. It's the Smoke Puppies, man. So, you know, in this little package right here, I got the tray and I got the grinder for you. Fire. Just in case you might need that. We got the Red Velvet. This is actually the strand that started Smoke Puppies. Okay. And Smoke Puppies has been going for almost 1.5 years, 2 years now. So this was our original strand. I was able to get some of this, the original. So I wanted to give you the correct one. And since you are my main man, you know I got one of these for you.
That was definitely official. The last.
You see what I'm saying? So let me make sure you're good.
We can't cheat the people, man.
Nah, they know what's going on.
Nah, they got it. They got it. Come on, they got to see the presentation on. Come on, man. Who else is getting? Come on, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, go follow Arsonist right now. You want to give him your Instagram right now?
Official Heatmakerz with a Z. So just official Heatmakerz, not an S at the end of Z.
We're gonna put it in the bottom anyway. But everybody go follow Heatmakerz right now, cause let me tell you what y'all gonna see in the morning time. He be boxing. And I got my money on Arsonist. Any producer that want to have a celebrity box off, I got my money on Arsonist.
Make sure the money's right, man. We do it. Make sure the money's right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all haven't seen him.
That's it, man.
He be boxing, yo.
Just make sure the money right. We do it.
Y'all don't want no smoke with my man, man.
Thank you,
y'all know
brother.
what it is, yo.
My brother, thank you.
I love you, bro. I appreciate you
too,
so much.
brother.
Take that with you. Also, lastly, before you go, I do have a gift. We're going to be presenting the guests, and you are our very first one, so I do have that. It's still on the way to me.
It's all good, man.
So I'll pull up on you on another day with that.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to end it like that. Again, Arsonist in the building. Thank you so much.
What other spot you come to you get gifts after the interview, man?
Kartalk with Krutch, man. You know what it is.
Kartalk with Krutch. Holla at your boy, man. My brother, thank you.
Arsonist, I love you for that, man.
Pain will go away, Hayes 88. So I'ma need a Dutch, I'ma keep it OG. This is Kartalk with Krutch.
Oh man, that was Arsonist of the Heatmakerz. Legendary status. When I tell you, it was legendary to have him as my first guest. Shout out to Arsonist, man. Man. So you heard him mention that he was the one that gave me my first beat. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. This was February 2002, All-Star game. We were in Philly. I love Philly, yo. I've been fucking with Philly for so long, yo. I love Philly. We were in Philly for the All-Star game. And I'm gonna make a long story short. We were in the hotel lobby. It was about 4 a.m., 4:30. And we were kind of standing there. You know, we were young. We were all looking for something to grab to take back to the room. Everybody's on their bullshit. It's mad late at night. We're in Philly. We're in the hotel lobby. It's like 4:30 a.m. Cam is just staring at me. I'm standing there. I'm noticing this energy. It's not bad energy, but I just noticed that he's staring at me. And I'm like, and finally he just looks at me and he say, "Yo, Frankie, you know how to rap?" And I'm like, shit. I said, I know how to rap your songs. You know what I'm saying? Because we was around Cam so much that we knew all the lyrics to the song. So I was just on some, I don't know how to rap. Nigga, nah. I'm like, I know how to rap your songs. And he like, nah, I'm for real. Like, you know how to rap? I'm like, nah. He's like, yo, we gonna make you a rapper. And I'm like, rapper? You know, first off, I was a hustler my whole life. So off the top, I was like, rapper. He's like, yeah, man, everybody gonna love you. And I'm just sitting there now. Next thing you know, Jones see the vision. Jones listening to Cam. Jones see the vision now. Now he like, damn, Frankie. Like, yeah, everybody do fuck with Frankie. One thing led to another. The Gucci crutches got introduced. What happened when Cam said he was gonna make me a rapper was that they never actually moved forward with the idea of what they were doing, what they discussed. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of those things where they threw it in the air. Cam had spoke to a couple of people like, yo, write something for Frankie, yo, write for Frankie, whatever. It never got done though. You know, I wound up, you know, going on my own and trying to figure out the process of, you know, writing and figuring out how to rap. You You know what I mean? I got with my man. He sat there, and I remember sitting down with him for the first time. He was a rapper. Him telling me, like, after, like, maybe 20 minutes of rapping, like, nigga, you don't need me. Like, you gonna have this shit down in, like, another 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my man Lucchese, because he was the first one that actually sat down in the car with me. And the funny thing is, he could vouch for us being in the car the first day that I ever rapped or did anything. So I've been doing shit in the car forever. So Kartalk with Krutch really defines me and a part of my grind and a part of my journey, because it seems like it's always in the car. You know what I'm saying? The actual concept of rapping came from Cam, and once he saw that and he put that vision in my head, you know, I ran with it, and you know, the rest is history.
The pain will go away, Hayes 88. So I'ma need a Dutch, I'ma keep it OG. This is Kartalk with Krutch.
You also have a drive-by scheduled for 7 p.m.
Let's do it. It's the R to the NZ. It's the drive-by. I'm pulling up, send the Addy, it's a drive-by. Clip loaded with bars when we ride by. Wanna get high with the high guy? I'm pulling up, send the Addy, it's a drive-by.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
Trench, where you at?
I'm out here right now, bro. Yeah, I'm on the corner. Just bust that left and come straight down.
About to pull up.
I bet.
This nigga gotta be out his goddamn mind. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this nigga. Man, I can't believe this motherfucker. Yo,
Trench, what up?
Trench, what's good?
What the vibe, nigga?
Yo,
What's happening?
this bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass niggas everywhere. Put that shit on, bro. You know I got something to say about a bitch ass nigga.
Alright, bet.
When you real shit don't go like that.
You's a bitch ass nigga.
You done ran over some bricks, you done copped a couple fits, now you frontin' like you rich. You done hit a couple chicks, now you all up in the mix. You get caught up, you gon' snitch. You done got a nigga life bid. And when you die, they gon' say you was a nice kid. Like he ain't never did nothing to nobody. But you would never beat nothing, nobody.
You's a bitch ass nigga.
On my soul.
Oh, man.
You a pussy, you ain't shit without that pole. You's an internet nigga, you's a troll. Let your day ones put they trust in you, and you told you's a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, these niggas.
It's like look, it was a drive-by. It's like a walk-up.
Yeah.
But it's a drive-by. I got HarrdLuck in the car with me. This the first drive-by we did, and I got my main man Hardy in the building.
Yeah.
Patterson, New Jersey is well represented,
We
and it's in
outside,
the
nigga.
building right
What the fuck
now.
going on? Krutch.
Tell me something, man. I know you don't got too much time. I know you got to get the Trench baby business. I already know that. I already know that.
We don't do drive-bys, we do walk-ups, but when Krutch scooping, you know what the fuck going on, you heard?
Tell me something. Tell the people anything. Tell them what they need to know.
Man, On My Soul, the EP out right now. We shaking the summer. On My Soul Part 2 dropping this August 23rd. You heard? We just gonna keep shaking shit, man. HarrdLuck, man. Look out, man. You heard? 2 R's. Make sure you tap in 2 R's when you put in HarrdLuck.
That show that you just recently did, right?
Yeah.
I was at the show, and
Sold out.
the show was crazy.
Shout out to everybody that came
show
out.
was crazy, but there's this one particular joint that I really like. Before I go, I gotta play this joint that I really like. This is a Jersey anthem type of joint, and I want to make sure that we play this before I go, so they know what's going on. This is Drive-By. This is Kartalk with Krutch.
That work. Yeah,
I got Hardy in the building.
I knew you was going right here with it.
Shout out to old Scammer, man.
Shout out to my nigga Scum.
Shout out to old Scammer, yo.
Ziploc.
Ziploc, that's what we doing?
We gonna zip these niggas the fuck up. You heard?
Hardy.
I'm in a beam with the beam. Real OG mix supreme with Celine. Park Ave nigga got a thing for that cream. Nigga try me, he gon' bleed on the scene. Heavy in the trench to these fiends, I'm a king. I was hitting plugs, getting wings on the wing. Blues on the arm. 90-day run, ran up 200 large while you snooze your alarm. Death before dishonor, that's the rules of the mob. Put your hands up, keep it cool, keep it calm. Don't make me spark it. You gon' die broke, they gon' cremate your body and donate your organs. It's a trench, baby world, shit get savage. Lil' bro smoking bass, said he fasted. Put a battery in his back, niggas gassed him. He ain't even got no car and he crashing. That SF90, I be mashing. FM poking out the hoodies is for fashion. Tell them niggas pipe down or it's action. I'm that nigga right now, you a has-been.
Keep it sick, but I don't smoke 6. $250,000 run worth for 3-year coke bit. My fam told like jam, now we not fam. Now he don't even go to the store, he got no fam. Lil' bros get more bread than they big bros. Serve a J on the east side, told him get go.
Patterson, this is fire. Patterson, this is fire.
You a good kid, Jello.
I'm fresh off a lick, it was no rose petals. Got a 38 on me, easy style, nothing special. When he spit a smack down on your head,
I don't wrestle.
I just shoot it at her neck,
She ain't got no blood vessels.
She can get it on her arm,
But she know I'm gon' bill it, and them niggas that be screaming LTM be trying to kill her.
serve his moms,
And he told her no shorts.
used to be the boss,
Now he worked the food court.
We all know he told.
When he smoked the Newport, he got hit in his koofy. Now he look like poor pork. Nasty.
Trench babies.
Trenches, nigga, we outside, man.
Listen, you want to give me your Instagram real quick?
Yeah, HarrdLuck with 2 R's, you heard?
I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the screen. Tap in with my man Hardy. Trench babies on my soul.
On my soul,
part
the
2?
EP. Part 1 and 2. Go get
Part 1 is out
right
now. Part 2 is on the way.
Shaking, that's a fact.
You already know what it is, man. Before you go,
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Just got for the goon, man.
Come on, stop it, man. Stop it. Number 1, smoke puppies.
Smoke puppies, nigga. Red velvet.
Number 2.
Ooh, WW. Hold on, let me see my boy up here. Ooh, hold up. Okay.
We got some guys on there.
Okay.
We got some guys on there.
Nah, this fire right here. I ain't gonna hold you.
You like the production?
You ain't got my boy up there.
Who though?
Ultimate Warrior, nigga.
Oh, he's on the next one. I got a red one dropping in another month. He's on the next one.
This is fire.
Yeah,
man.
Ultimate Warrior.
I just told bro that hat was crazy. You heard? On my soul.
And
yeah, nah, I'm fuck. What's this? The wrestling, this nigga taking it back, nostalgia. You heard?
Come on.
You heard?
Stop it.
They said his rap shit is WWE, and if it is, nigga, I'm Ultimate Warrior, nigga. You heard? Fucking you niggas up.
This right here is a little gift pack from the Smoke Puppies.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? We got a grinder, a tray. We got a couple of wrestlers in there.
Oh, it's
We
in
got
there.
some stickers in there.
I ain't even showing y'all what's in there. You gotta cop up. It's in there for sure. Stop playing, yo, Krutch. I love you, nigga.
Nah, I love you more.
Appreciate
Smoke
you,
Puppies,
bro.
you know, Smoke Puppies come through. You know, we always blessed to go.
We blessed.
You know what I mean? Trench Baby had to get all of that. You know what I mean? We couldn't go nowhere without making sure you got, you know what I'm saying, blessed with that.
Yo, make sure I get the red hat with Ultimate Warrior.
I got, you know,
Ric Flair.
That's a lock. That's a lock. Flair's on this one. Flair's on that one.
Oh, all right. My
Flair's
boy
on
right
that
there.
one. Flair's on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. This fire.
Sure.
I appreciate you.
Hard luck, man. This is Drive By, Kartalk with Krutch. Patterson, you already know what it is.
Yo, we in Patterson, New Jersey. We outdoors. It's your boy HarrdLuck. Shout out to Kartalk with Krutch, man. They just pulled up, did the drive-by. Stay tuned. You know what the fuck going on.
It's time to pay the bills, Krutch.
One of our sponsors today is 236 Print. They specialize in all your printing needs for your cannabis brand. Black jars, clear jars, bags, stickers, die cuts, boxes, carpets, tablecloths for all your pop-up needs. Any type of logo necessary, bag designs, pre-roll tubes, DTF stickers, DTF transfers, heat press, everything you could imagine. 236 Print on Instagram for all your printing needs. He said the pain will go away, Hayes 88, so I'ma need a Dutch, I'ma keep it OG, this is Kartalk with Krutch. Yo, so I remember this one time, right, it was about like 10:30, 11, we about to pull up in the tunnel, you know what I mean, West Side Highway, I got me and my niggas with me, we got the matching Benz Jeeps out, and this nigga pull asking me. I don't really remember what his problem was, but he's talking mad shit. Tough guy Tony all the way. He's talking crazy shit through the window. He got a bad bitch with him. I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, do he know who you fucking with? So the light turns, he goes to the next light. I pulls up on him. I got the switchies in the box. I just popped the box on this nigga. I pulls out the tech, roll down the window. This nigga starts running lights. He runs one light, runs another light. He gets to the third one. He crashed that dumbass car he's in with that dumbass bad bitch he was with. I don't know what the hell was wrong with this nigga, but god damn it,